I've been getting a lot of patients with brain fog lately, and there's definitely a gut connection. And let me share with you one of my own personal experiences. Way back before I knew anything about medicine, I was in my undergrad studying organic chemistry, and at that time I was definitely experiencing brain fog. And what was going on was I was also having digestive issues. My brain fog was so bad that I would often feel like I was kind of like tipsy or drunk. Even though I hadn't been drinking anything, I would feel kind of like lightheaded and out of it. When I would read things in a textbook, I could not retain the information. I would have to read it over and over and over again. And it was so difficult to grasp these concepts in organic chemistry when I was suffering with this. So for those of you out there who are also experiencing brain fog, I know exactly how you feel, and I know how to fix it, especially if it is related to the gut microbiome. So you should find some value in this video if you are suffering with brain fog and also suffering with digestive issues. Some people don't have the digestive issues, but they still have the brain fog, and it could be some other cause that I'm not going to talk about really right now. We're just talking about the gut-brain connection. First off, just to save your time, let me tell you exactly how to fix it. So, number one, you need to address the digestive issues. And a lot of times it is due to something called dysbiosis, meaning you have the wrong species of microorganisms colonizing your gut and possibly colonizing the wrong regions of your gut. Inside of your digestive tract is like a real estate game. All of these microorganisms are battling for territory. They're battling for real estate, for resources. And whatever resources are available will feed specific species. So for example, if you are eating a diet that is high in refined sugars and refined flours, you are going to be feeding organisms in your gut that thrive off of those sugars. And for the most part, a lot of those organisms that thrive off of those sugars are the ones that you do not want in your digestive tract, because it appears they make metabolic waste products that cause the brain fog. Let me give you an example. A yeast species known as Candida albicans, quite common, causes thrush, causes vaginal yeast infections. This organism thrives in a high glucose rich environment. Glucose meaning the sugar that's in most refined sugars and in flour. So this organism will thrive in an environment that is high in these sugars, and you end up getting the waste products produced by this organism, which could potentially cause your brain fog. So number one, you need to watch what you're eating. Stop eating the refined sugars, stop eating the refined flours, so that you are not feeding these unfavorable microorganisms. Another thing that you can do is practice time-restricted eating, meaning that you're not just eating constantly throughout the day. Instead, you are setting up a specific schedule, specific eating schedule, so that there are breaks in between feedings, so that you are not constantly feeding the microbes in your gut. You know, ultimately, the microorganisms that you want to be living in your digestive tract are the ones that live in your large intestine, which is lower down, and the ones that live off of the fiber that you eat, specifically soluble fiber, and some of the phytonutrients. These are the organisms that you want there. So you want to start to eat foods that are high in fiber, so that you're providing a food source for these favorable microorganisms, and then they will help you fight the battle. Their numbers will grow, they're getting a food supply, they're getting resources. They will be able to help your immune system fight off the unfavorable organisms. And just to give you a bit of a time frame, let's say you're like total brain fog right now, and you are having complete constipation, bloating, whatever, digestive issues. If you cut out all the refined sugars and the refined flours and you start introducing a variety of plant materials which have fiber, then in about 3 weeks time, you should start to notice, number one, an improvement in your digestive symptoms, and number two, an improvement in your brain fog. To expedite this process, there are some other things that you can do too. One of the things is take a PreBiotic, which is basically soluble fiber. So you get a PreBiotic in a supplement form, and that will help to provide food for some of the favorable species of microbes in your gut. I'll put a link down in the description to a product that I usually recommend nowadays. And also you want to do a ProBiotic, which is going to help to improve your overall gut health. Now, if you follow these recommendations and then 3 weeks goes by and you're still not feeling any better, then it may be due to some other issue, or something else that you could try is a natural antimicrobial that may help to kill off any unfavorable organisms, or you just may have some type of a food intolerance that you have not figured out yet. I've made other videos on how to figure out what your food intolerances are. I put links down below in the description for that. If you're still here with me, I thank you. Just so you guys know, I took a little bit of a break from my channel, but I am back putting out videos every week again. So if you like this video and if you found value in this video, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Thanks guys, we'll see you in the next one.